Hey guys, number one Marmaduke fan here. I'm going to the Joker movie tonight. We live in a society. Gamers rise up. I'm looking forward to it. But I read Black Ops USAG. I actually reread the first issue too, since it's been a few months since I read it. Recap, I reviewed issue 1 months ago on my sad air mattress when I had my old job. And what I said about issue 1 is this is a perfect comic. It is tapping into kind of like the good old-fashioned patriotism that made characters like Captain America iconic characters. It has a high concept of like a rabbit who's a special forces operative, but it's the perfect comic to like give to your niece who's really into rabbits and wants to own a rabbit, and you're not sure she's ready for the responsibility of cleaning up all those rabbit droppings yet, so you want to get her something rabbit related that's also like wholesome and worthwhile and has a good moral message to it. And see, yeah, I'm not saying don't get her a rabbit. I'm just saying like give her a little testing phase first to see if she's still into rabbits after reading about them for a bit, and if she's ready to clean up the poop. But anyway, Tim Lim loves rabbits. It's so clear, and therefore, when he draws them, that love shows up for the character. So that was my kind of like rehash of issue 1. For Pellegrini's writing, the other thing I really appreciate is how there's kind of this funny concept of a rabbit who's not a cartoon rabbit like Bugs Bunny, but kind of a basically real world style rabbit who's given superpowers and near human intelligence, but he can't speak human language, and he is a special forces operative who is incredibly badass, right? And one of the ways that Mark kind of weaves that into the world is he has kind of like other examples of animals being used for military purposes, like vampire deer and Siberian tigers by the North Korean military. So it kind of introduces you to the idea of, oh yeah, militaries use animals for certain tasks, and then he mixes in the superhero aspect of it to just make it a little bit more fun and a little bit more over the top. Issue 2, what I kind of realized is this is a team that's really good at just kind of like feeling the pulse of what's going on today, and then writing something that kind of like really hits the current moment while also tapping into deeper, universal, more eternal themes. So last time there was this really sweet moment where the North Koreans, the bad guys, right? You can see my plug in this. We're so high tech. All right. So the bad guy takes care of the Siberian tiger and has kind of like a special relationship with his animals. And USAGI feels pity for the tiger and drags the tiger over to be with the human, presumably as they're dying, though we're not told definitively that they die. It then follows up with, more like cool, what would it be, like special forces, subterfuge and tactical espionage as he sneaks in. There's actually a really nice visual detail here where he finds a pothole and flops on it to pretend to be roadkill. And then when the truck goes over him, you see the pothole. And that helps a lot because then you have a visual marker of he's there, now he's not there. Like if they didn't have the pothole idea, it might have been a little harder to tell what's going on. I think Christopher Hart's term for it is visual beats. How many visual beats does it take for you to pick up a gag? And so anytime you're trying to communicate something visually, if you simplify things down to like flat angle, that helps me pick up the visual beats of he's there, he's not there. Perfect. And then there's lots of fun, like, chasing around the different soldiers. This cat shows up that's got kind of like a weird German name, but it's basically spoiler. It's a cat snake, and there's this great reveal at the end where you see that. There it is, the Tatzelwurm. So, like other aspects of folklore and unusual creatures from around the world, getting into the adventure. Good triumphs over evil, and my boy Edwin Boyette shows up. So the nice little like current events thing is this references the alert that was sent out in January of 2018 warning Hawaii of a potential missile strike. And so this is like the fantastical, what would it be? Fantasy story behind the real world event. And one of the reasons I think they're able to do this is they kind of like look at the contemporary culture. They say North Korea is a big deal, and they say, let's have a superhero go fight the North Koreans, right? Like, how come we don't see Batman, Spider-Man going to fight ISIS in North Korea? So they really get a tap into not only do they get to tap into like a really fun, like, I want to see superheroes going to fight ISIS in North Korea, they also get to mix in some really nice real world events into their comic. I think because they are sort of clued into what's going on in the culture, it helps them write about the culture in a way where it feels fun, it feels fresh, it doesn't feel lectury. It doesn't take a big man to be a patriot, only a brave one, is the moral of this story, very sweetly expressed. The supplementary information, we get to see some fan art, illustration by Miss Blair Rossi. It's all contextualized as being part of the classified file. A photo of the cat where you can't see his back legs. A pre-optic camo portrait by Dave Dorman. Now, I'm trying to remember. Maybe Tim Lim can help me figure this out. Did this illustration exist before the character existed, or did you commission the illustration after creating the character and then added the final touch-ups to make the cover? And look, Black Ops USA GI. That's Garfield. Bad news. Black Ops USA GI is Heathcliff. No Marmaduke one. Well, we already got the Marmaduke homage at the front. All right. So in issue 2, there's a nice little tie-in to Red Rooster, which I want to look at. So I'm actually glad I got issue 2 because now I've kind of got like the complete set. So basically, like the female character who's Black Ops caretaker has a family tie to Red Rooster. I'm really happy with Mark Pellegrini and Tim Lim. I'm going to be patronizing their work both as writers and artists for life. I'm just so I have not read a story from them yet. I've been unhappy with. So awesome. These guys are making comics that are the future of comics. They are making the comics you can give to your nephews and nieces and trust that, you know, they're going to get like a wholesome experience out of it. They're going to get like a nice moral message out of it. They're just going to have fun. I hope the Indiegogo is still ongoing, so I'm going to link to that. So there's this illustration. This doesn't look like your style, Tim. Like the girl looks like your style, but did you draw? Are you like experimenting with the new style and the rabbit, or is this a commission from someone else? But anyway, Black Ops 2. I think this is the same as Black Ops Hair Trigger. I have got to get like more up to date on my comics Indiegogo knowledge. It's part of my pledge of getting the heck off Twitter. I'm actually going to start paying attention to comics more, reviewing comics more, building this channel to a fun platform to share my thoughts, share the comics I'm reading and supporting, and just give independent creators a chance to introduce their work to more of the world. I love it. Number one Marmaduke fan, we don't need no stinking 10-minute videos. Black Ops, highest recommendation. Go away, phone notifications. Love ya. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out my subscribe star. Catch you later. Oh, wait. I want to show their nice little note at the back. Thank you for being such a good person. We love you too. With their adorable little bunny doodle side. Tim, is that Mark's signature? Anyway, there we go. Now I can end it. Love you. Catch you later.